Okay, let's see if this works. Because I don't know what the heck I am doing, people. Okay. I'm going to see if I can. It's going to wait, see if anyone joins. Try not to tip my computer off the box it's on. Hi. Oh, hello. Doing good. How are you? Yep, Plexus. Yes, we are. Glad you got my message. All right. So I'm basically just gonna try not to be weird, and I don't know what I'm doing. So that's great for me. Okay. Um. Yeah. So I don't know. You can ask some questions, make comments about the fact that I totally did not. I did not iron this, and my dad had said, "Might want to iron it," but I haven't done that. So it's great for me. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to see how this whole live thing um is supposed to work. So yeah. Just gonna Yeah, no worries. No worries. Sure you can. I don't really care. I'm kind of new to this thing. Like this is my first live and um I've only posted like a few things so far. So you can ask questions. You can if you've seen any of my other videos, you can ask things about that. You can ask things unrelated to what I do. Yeah, basically that's kind of what this is meant to be. I think that's what I title it, what it is titled. My favorite food. As far as like main dishes, I actually don't know. My favorite fruit is a mango. Um, but I like anything, so there really isn't a lot that I don't eat, that I don't like to eat. Like I like pretty much everything. Um, yeah. Yeah, but I'm really not a picky eater. Like but I do have a thing where like I don't know why, but spinach, there are just some foods that you can't really like if you chew it too much, it just gets weird in your mouth, and I don't like that. So if like I don't know, sometimes lettuces do that. I don't know. Where is a place in the world you desire to travel to? Okay, so I have always wanted to go back to China, um, because that's where I'm adopted from. I have never lived in China. other than when I was there before I was adopted, but I was like not even a year old, so I don't really count that. But yeah, probably back to Yunnan province in China. Least favorite food. I don't. Okay, now there are days I love this kind of food, and there are days I don't. I don't know why, but peanut butter toast. Like you put the bread in the toaster, toast it, and they put peanut butter on. I don't know why. Some days it just doesn't do it for me. Probably because then the peanut butter is sticky and gooey, which is great and all, but then it gets stuck in your teeth. I don't know. Um, but for least favorite food, again, I don't really have like least favorite. I definitely prefer, I guess, like salads sometimes, like spinach things. Yeah. So my favorite and least favorite are both kind of like undecided. Favorite class of school, hardest and easiest. My favorite class is music. Um, so band. My hardest class is math. I passed with a C last semester, so I'm getting there. And my easiest is, well, music, band, um, which is my favorite. But as far as like core classes, English is my easiest core class. Um, what's my favorite? Oh my gosh, what is what's my favorite crime? Uh, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of crime. I don't really listen to crime podcasts. I'm not really a podcast listener kind of person, or crime TV shows or anything. That's not my thing. But as far as um crimes, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Um, I am in. Okay, so this may or may not help you. Integrated 3. So basically, I'm doing um probability and disjoint and overlap. I don't know if that tells you anything. So, but I'm basically in the year of math class that lines up with the year of school I'm in. Do I think schools open regular integrated 3? I think you know what you're talking about. Yeah. Regular integrated 3. Do I think schools open tomorrow? Well, no, because there's a lot of ice right now, and yeah, but I'm kind of like on the back and forth. I actually have driver's ed tomorrow, and that's also kind of on the fence right now as to whether I will have to go or not. The last 2 days have been canceled for driver's ed. Not my thing, but like others that I know of, theirs have been canceled. So I don't know. Yeah. Um. Okay. Also, but um, like I walk to school, so for me it's like a little different. And the way I like walking to school because I can wake up, like the cold actually kind of wakes me up a little more in ways I don't like it because it's like I really have to go out in the cold. My bed is so nice and warm, and I'm like, and I got to get up and I got to go out the door. Um, um, yeah, if it's opening tomorrow, then maybe, but also it could be your teachers posting stuff being like, hey, when we don't come back to school tomorrow, here's what I want you to do while we're not at school. I don't know. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. My favorite animal, well, I'm a little biased to say cat if it's cat versus dog, because I have 2 cats. But favorite animal, I have to say panda. The amount of panda reels I send to my friends on Instagram is that they probably wish I'd stopped sometimes. Uh, advanced or AP classes. I am in some advanced classes. I'm not in any AP classes. I'm in college's history. I'm in advanced English, advanced like wind ensemble for advanced band. Um, yeah, a few advanced classes. Okay, my pets are actually in my house right now, but I do have. Okay, now I do terrible at this because I keep my brightness up too high. I don't know why, but so here's a picture of one of my cats, Teddy. I took this picture of him on our on one of our chairs. And then, so that's one of them, Teddy. Then our other one, let me find a good picture of him. This is our other cat, Ollie, Oliver. So, yeah, Ollie is the older cat. And yeah, here's a picture of them both together on the couch in the basement. So, yeah. Those are the animals I have. Yeah. Let me see. I think I answered the AP. Yeah, I did. When I'm going to show you my actual cats in real life, I don't know when. I think I might have in some of my videos. They might have appeared. That's why one of my videos is a two-parter because I still need to figure out how to edit my videos. So, yeah, you might hear them in the background occasionally. So I don't know. Advanced English, Apple is my teacher. How do I feel about the snow melting away? You know, I don't know because we don't really get snow a lot here. We mostly get ice. I feel like that's what it's on the road right now. Like it's mainly just ice. Um, but I don't really. I don't mind if there's another snow day. And usually I'm the kind of person to be like, I can't wait to go back to school. And that's true. I won't be upset if we have to go back to school tomorrow. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind having an extra day. Um, just because it'll really be like a full week. I don't know. But I know some of my friends have some things to get done that for field trips they were gone, like they have tests to finish, and that they don't have school tomorrow. If we don't have school tomorrow, then it's like kind of sets that off. Couldn't build a snowman because the snow's too dry. Oh yeah, that's oof. Yeah, there's one year, I think it was last year actually, I was able to make a snowman. Um, it actually went pretty well. Um, my favorite color. Okay, so this is I consider this to be more lilac. I think lilac isn't like my favorite shade of purple. Purple is my favorite color. Um, but my bedroom walls are also this almost exact same shade. So, and my bed cover is like a dark purple, and my phone case, like my earbuds, like not like everything's not crazy purple everywhere, but like oh my okay, so I have a keyboard cover. I'm gonna take it off. This is my keyboard cover. It's also purple, and also it kind of matches the background right there. So, um, oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna be a little biased, Plexus. Okay, okay. So I think I know, maybe know a few of these people in this chat right now. Um, and okay, well, my best friend, actually. I have a lot of great friends. I consider them all to be my best friends. Um, but my one like truly best friend, like she and I were homeschooled together. We lived in a duplex together. We lived in a duplex together. We homeschooled together. We had play dates a lot. We like we kind of did everything together. Like there's a picture of me and her, which I can show in a later video. Maybe I'm gonna have to ask her about it though. See if she's okay with a photo of me and her being put on the internet. But like we like her name is Renata. She used to live in the U.S. She now lives not in the U.S. I was gonna say where I don't really know if I want to say the continent, but she does not live on this continent anymore because her parents wanted to move closer to her grandparents. So, but she and I still keep in contact a lot, and yeah, she and I are the same age. Uh, yeah, But I will say is that for her, it is, it's actually getting colder for her where she is. So she does not live at all. Like she lives pretty far away from here. Yeah, she moved away when when we were about 10-ish, 10 or 11. So, I mean, actually, I can't remember. She moved away a long time ago. I'll put it that way. So it's been almost a decade since I've last seen her in person. Like we video call and stuff. Yeah. But I speak very highly of her to my friends, and I speak very highly of my friends here to her. So, yeah. Yeah, anything else? Yeah, I actually message her quite a bit. We try as often as we can to call every week. Sometimes it doesn't always work out because she has church or she has like a camp she's doing, or because of when her school lines up. Like she currently, if I have it right, I think she's in school right now. But there are times in the year where she's actually on her summer holiday break when we are in school here. So sometimes it's a little different. Her family also likes to go on vacation. So, and then with church for her, like, yeah. So I do, yeah, I do. I message her quite a bit, a lot more than we actually call, but we always try to like find some time that we're able to call. And, yeah, and it's always nice when you can because then we can catch up on life and school, things like that. Yeah. And she's actually gonna come to the US, come back to the States and visit 3 years ago. We all know what happened though. So that didn't happen. Which was the same year I was supposed to go travel abroad internationally to go to China. So it's actually kind of good that didn't happen because my family did not know she was going to come visit, and we would have been gone when they came here because they didn't know we were leaving the US either. So, you know, they're hoping tentatively to be coming this summer, around July or something. Um, so that'll be really nice if it does actually happen because I have not seen her in a long time. Favorite sign in ASL? Well, I don't know. I mean, so this is Hawaii. This is beautiful. So I guess like of the this and that like all things are on the face. Like those are pretty good. I mean, okay. Well, so like finger spelling is fun. I like finger spelling. Finger spelling's fun. The numbers, like me and my okay. So when it comes to ASL stuff, I told my friend when he was in Australia, Renata. I told her that I'm taking ASL, like, and she's known that for a little bit now. She does not take ASL, but the other thing is, it's also called ASL for Australian Sign Language, which is different than American Sign Language. So those are a little different. And when I told her how, when I learned that this is how we sign 3, not this, because I feel like most people sign 3 like this, like 1, 2, 3. I'm like, no, 1, 2, 3. This is 6. And she was like, no, this is 6 for us. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess the letters and numbers things. I don't think I know enough ASL yet to have like a favorite sign. Yeah. College US history. Do I think it's hard? I wouldn't say it's necessarily hard. Maybe the midterms kind of. They're not as scary as they sound. It's definitely you get work, you get homework. You have to sometimes like I've had to read like 5 pages of something before. 5 pages meaning like I'm gonna get a piece of paper. Okay, so you like have like this size piece of paper. The amount of writing that's on it is usually like this much. So like this much is filled with like there's not actually as much reading, and then the bottom, so maybe this much reading you have to do, and then the bottom is like, what does this say about this? Use in context and source this. I'm like, okay, so for the homework, that's kind of what it is. But then now we're in second semester, like there are longer readings. There's one that I did which is like super small. I was like, I could almost have used a magnifying glass, I swear. I'm like, not really, but like it was pretty small, and so I you know, it does take a little bit of time. You know, for me, college's history is the only college or advanced class I'm taking right now that's like college level. So advanced English, like, you know, but that's not like AP or college stuff. So for me, it takes about half an hour. It's really not that bad. And also because I'm the kind of person to get home, do my homework, and I'm done before dinner. Like, and I know it's not everyone, but like for me, the way I study best, the way that I get my work done the best, um, is I just get home and do it. And so for me, it doesn't take that long. Um, and it doesn't take long for my friends either. It's just when they choose to start it. And then I'm like, okay, it didn't take you that long. And, you know, but yeah. When it comes to midterms, it is a little tricky, but at least what I've been doing so far, the midterms have been like multiple choice and then like write something about this thing that we already learned. Like, so um yeah, I don't think it's that hard. Okay, only with sticks, but that's not fun, okay? Or maybe it is. We can, but you also are able to fly. I'm not, okay? Um Also, if there's anyone else you think might want to join the live, definitely get them to join if you want, because I will be on here for probably like at least another hour, maybe another hour. I don't know. I'm just gonna be on here as long as I feel like I can, that YouTube allows me to. Um, Also, when do you? Okay, so I put some polls on my YouTube channel about um I'm thinking of maybe doing a live stream, hopefully at least once a month, maybe every week. I don't know, because I already post once every week. Like I have videos filmed all the way until April. So the last like two videos I believe, and then the next like few are gonna be, we're all already pre-filmed. So depends on, all right. How skilled do you think I am? Haven't you started the English homework or college's history homework? Um, well, depends. Okay, what English are you in? If we're in the same English class, or at least you have the same teacher I have for the same level, then you're not totally screwed. Because if you're reading Scarlet Letter, it's not, the chapters thankfully are not that long. The print is just a little small. Yeah, you're not that screwed. I would still read all of it, but you don't have to write the summary for the last one. There's the videos, remember? Mm, College's history homework. That is a little more of an issue because there is actually, like, I had to read the document, or I did read the document. You also have to, there are also instructions to like log in for your new Mount Hood term. You have to do that. You have to do the reading. You have to make sure that the back side of that paper we got last class is filled out for the midterm. It's only those three things. So that only took me, I was also baking too when I did that. So I was kind of like half like doing my homework and half baking cookies. Um, that only took me about half an hour. It's not that bad. Yeah. And I actually have like I'm gonna. Oops. Okay. So I actually. Okay, so today is the 26th. So yesterday. Okay, so it'll be a few more weeks until on April 1st. How I stay organized, that video will come out. And I plan on. Yeah. I have a few videos that can relate to how I get my homework done, but I might make a totally separate video for that. I have a whole Google Doc of how I do my videos. Like, yeah. How to stay oh my goodness. How to stay disorganized. Don't be organized. That's my short answer. You have a problem, you have a problem with being organized, or you have a problem that you want to answer to? I mean, I'm pretty tidy. I mean, that's not to say I'm untidy. I feel like you have a problem being organized. Well, I think part of it has to do with the space that's disorganized and what is in the space that is disorganized. Like, because that would be good. I was hoping, I was like, hopefully you're not like buried in like binders of homework from like elementary school. Like, um, not that I know though. Nah, yeah. Yeah, anyways, I'm trying to figure out if I should do more like, okay, if I should do more advice kind of videos, or like what kind of videos I should put out. If you want to put those in the chat, or like go to my community tab and like vote on the stuff I've put out. I could also do that after this. Put out a poll, or put in the comments things that you want to hear me talk about, because I've rambled about a lot of stuff so far already, mostly about my ADHD stuff and adoption. I have plenty more of that content, but like, yeah. Because I'm also kind of looking for ideas when I should do lives, how often I should do lives, things like that. Yeah. Also, you can ask me random questions. I don't really care. But yeah. Have I tried black licorice? I don't think so. I don't think I've tried black licorice flavored things like much at all. Do I eat eggs with or without the shell? What do you mean? Of course I don't eat the shell. Or do you mean what do you mean? The shell? I mean, isn't that kind of like dangerous? Actually, I haven't had a fried egg in a while. Yeah. Actually sounds kind of good right now. I'm also saying that because I haven't eaten since lunch, by my choice, because I was the one who made myself my lunch. My breakfast slash lunch was at like 10:30, and I haven't eaten since then because I was like, I don't really care. Well, okay. Okay. Is there anyone else? I don't care if it's random people that want to come in here. Is there any way we can get this? Can I ask you guys questions? Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Wow, what? You want me to ask your opinion on baby chickens? Okay. I'm just watching the chat, waiting for some real quality questions here. I don't know. There's nothing in my love life. There's nothing in my non-existent love life. There's nothing in my, I don't know. And I think next time I do a live stream, I will try to have something a little more focused, because I know once I post this is gonna be a little boring, unfortunately. Sorry. Would I rather fight 100,000 ants or 10 anteaters? 100,000 ants. I'm not like, that doesn't sound as bad as anteaters. And I'm not gonna change my answer either. I don't know any dad jokes. Come on. I'm not the kind of person to like tell good jokes. Unless I have to like Google them, which is totally, I don't know. Unless you want me to Google them. But like, I'm not gonna be able to come up with any on the fly. And tell us you jokes. I don't know. I'm really not the kind of person to like do jokes. I don't know. I was thinking of doing like prank kind of videos, but I'm also like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do any. Even though, hint hint to those who know, I have been playing a long time prank. Favorite anime or cartoon? Not anime. Cartoon. Well, I mean, I don't really know if you count Wildcrats. It's kind of not a cartoon in my opinion because it is, but I don't know. Unless we're talking about Disney, then I'd say Little Mermaid. But like, I don't know. But I'm not gonna watch like cartoons and like animes. The stuff I watch is like on YouTube and Netflix and okay. When it comes to Disney Plus, I watch things like Disney Channel shows. Wildcrats, yeah. The theme song was like that's a pretty good one. Yeah. Danita Donata, is that her name? Like the main female villain, like she is just she's actually kind of scary sometimes. Like when I was younger watching the show, like when she came on, it was like kind of a little frightening for me, I think. Because they made her look the animation made her look so terrifying and like the robots that she had, it was just like yeah. Um yeah. Anything else other than jokes? Okay, well, help not the notification. I just got a text real quick about my live. And she is still texting me. Anyways, because I told her about the live that was happening. So I'll probably be on here for at least I might be on here for like another hour. You asking that to me if I have a life? Do I not? I don't know. I think I do. I feel like I feel like I'm pretty spontaneous ish. Sometimes not. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, that's sad. Well, then get one. I don't know how better to answer that. It's actually kind of crazy, like the fact that like, well, um, it's actually kind of interesting because like since I was, so I'm wearing a very big fleece right now. Like it is very big, right? Like, and so I'm trying to get the sleeves to do something, and then it gets tied up here. So like, yeah. Um, but yeah. Since because I was homeschooled, like I didn't go into middle school having lots of friends like my current friends have. Like some of my friends like known each other since like probably elementary school because they've lived next door to each other or something like that, and they've gone to elementary, middle school, and high school together. And I only started making my friends in middle school, who then some of them stayed to be my friends through high school, even though the friends I have now are not like they weren't my friends in middle school because we didn't go to the same middle school. So a lot of my friends already had friends from other places like school and stuff, and I didn't. I kind of like make my own fresh start, which I don't mind. Um, oh yeah, it is kind of comfy. It's nice when it's like really warm where I'm at. it's not really where I'm at right now. Because I like wearing oversized fleeces. I don't know. I just do. Actually, also it's not mine. I mean, well, yes, it is. It is now. But like one of my friends gave it to me because she was cleaning out her closet, and I was like, sure, I'll take this. And she was like, hey, boom. It's like, there you go. Do I have a favorite song? Do I have favorite songs? Yes. I yeah, I do have. I have a number of them, so I don't have a singular favorite, but I do have favorites in songs. Whole like downloaded. Yeah, playlist. Yeah. Yeah. At this point, you can just ask me whatever you want to ask. I don't really care because I'm just gonna sit on here for like another hour or so. See if anyone else. If anyone else joins or anything. I feel like we were recently talking about this. Um, Maybe later. Um, would I ever dye my hair and what color? Maybe, maybe not. If I At this point, no. The most I'll ever do with my hair is I'll change the length it's at. And actually, typically, I like my hair to be shorter. But um, so I don't really think I ever want to color my hair because I don't want to. I know it can be done healthily, and like there's shampoos you can use that keep it healthy and everything, and like keep the color in. But like, I don't really want to color my hair because that's not really what I want to do. Because I also don't really like like messing with like just my natural looks. I don't know. Like I don't wear makeup a lot. The only times I really wear makeup is like for like a dance or like a party or something. But even still, I don't usually wear a lot. Like the most I ever do to my face, like my head in general, is I might put like the um, gel or whatever it is, the hair product I use when my hair's wet, and I'll put that in my hair and make it look a little more like slick back ish. And as far as like when I put it in my face, the most I'll do is like eyeshadow, mascara, and maybe lipstick. But it's rare. I've only been in school, had like a few days this year in school where I've actually worn makeup to school, but that's been very rare. Dang, that's kind of concerning. Yeah. Not really. I don't mean it can be. That sounds like an elementary school child kind of answer. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Um, you realize you don't have to talk about, you don't have to chat about blowing people's faces up. Anything else? I like the more practical questions of what's your favorite song? Who's your best friend? Those are a little more practical. Yo, you can do. Oh my goodness. Outside of my live, maybe. What are my thoughts about thoughts? Um, I don't know. I think thoughts can be. I almost said intrusive. They can't be. Interesting. I think they can be interesting. I don't know. I've never like thought about it. Thoughts about having thoughts about having thoughts. Thinking about having thoughts of having thoughts. No, I don't usually go that far. You wish you didn't have them? No. You can ask me for tips, not tips, suggestions, but no. Do you have a dog? Also, the next thing that'll happen is you'll have to get it again. Heartbroken? Oh my gosh. Now that I think of it, so I will have a house to myself. I'm not currently in my house right now. I'm in the garage. Um, so I can do this without getting interrupted. Um, Next time I do a live, I will probably be by myself in my house because my parents will be out of town for a little bit. Um, and I could probably show my animals there. Hopefully. You mean in the garage? Or just mean outside in general? I mean, not gonna lie, it is kind of cold in here. And the heater's been on for like 3 hours. And that's why I'm sitting. I'm actually sitting with my, like, I'm kind of hugging my ankles right now. Like, yeah, I've literally just been sitting kind of like that the entire time. Just not as far up. I'm also wearing flip flops because I was too lazy to put like shoes, like socks and shoes on. Because I'm literally going like 2 feet from the back door to the garage. So I was like, nah. Do I dab? No. If you were to get a car after you get your license, what kind of car to get? Well, I don't know. I mean, okay, so what currently happening is so my sister, when she needed the car, because she does not live with me anymore, has not for the past 2 years. Um, she took one of my parents' vehicles, the one that she learned to drive on in. So she has that vehicle, which I think is still under my parents' insurance or something. I don't know how many vehicles and becoming an adult works. Okay, so but anyways, so my sister has one of the cars that used to be my parents. Um my brother, I'm assuming, will get the one of the vehicles that we have as well. So when my sister took what used to be my dad's vehicle, we got another like used vehicle, which is pretty good condition, I think. And then so then now soon I think my brother's gonna need a vehicle, and then we'll have one more for me. Of which point my parents I think are hoping on getting a new vehicle. I don't know. I could be just talking like nonsense right now, but like I don't really have a particular kind of vehicle I want. I just want to make sure it doesn't break my bank, the very little I have, and that it works and it does what it needs to do. Called getting me around on 4 wheels. um, Money's not an issue. Oh, in that case, I don't really know. I'm not really a car person. I've always thought convertibles are kind of cool, but at the same time, I want to be able to like. Not many people can fit in a convertible, but I feel like a convertible would be pretty cool. Do I want the power of flight like you? Um, I don't really care. I mean, maybe, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Yeah, I understood the question. Um, what's my favorite flower? Okay. I don't know. Roses are pretty cool, but I feel like that's like something a lot of people say. I don't know. I don't really know the names of flowers. I don't really have like a favorite flower. I like the ones with like the thinner petals, like the white ones. I'm not talking about sunflowers. I don't know if I'm talking about daffodils, but maybe. What's my favorite tower? What do you mean? If you mean tower as in gaming or tower as in real life, like real life. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. Oh, that's a good one. In Paris, France. Not saying I've been there, I've not. But I would love to see that. Like there are so many places I'd like to go see. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely wanna travel, see some things. Yeah, Eiffel Tower, yeah. There's also yeah, there's not really many others that I know. Really any. Um, yeah. Oh, that is I think actually a real tower. Let me um Kiev Tower. Um oh, apparently this 10 tallest buildings. One of them says World Trade Center. I mean, it was probably one of the tallest till it, you know, got destroyed. Um, yeah, I totally forgot about Kiev TV tower. I feel like next time I actually plan on doing something while I do this live stream so it doesn't look totally boring because I actually was planning on doing something. while I did the live stream, so it wouldn't look totally boring. But I already decorated my notebooks, so that's what I'll be doing right now as I do this. So I'm gonna be totally just like nothing. Which one of you still on here? Okay. Oh, and you're back. Are you glitching? Okay, I was about to say, like, you keep coming and going. Thoughts on death. Actually, funnily enough, me and a friend were talking about this a few weeks ago. I don't know. I feel like some of it can be a religious thing, as far as like what happens after death. I feel like sometimes it's like some people are just like, it happens, it's gonna happen, eventually it's gonna happen. That's just that. And some people are very much more like, when I die, my spirit's gonna go here, my soul's gonna go here. Like you go here or here. You don't like. And some people are just like, I'm more the kind of person like I don't really like. No, I don't know if it's like as far as like how it's gonna feel. I don't know, cause yeah, I personally would honest. There's part of me that would like to. I would like to be sleeping when that happens. Part of me really does. Part of me doesn't because if I, still am fully like up to the last moment, still fully like here and present, I would like to be, especially if I'm around my family and stuff. I would love. I do not want to like be asleep and then it happens like because then like it would be sudden like no like no. But I don't know. I yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I got you, man. Um, no, but I don't usually. Yeah, I don't usually think about that too much because I don't really need to. Like, still young, still got time. Like, as long as nothing drastic, dramatic changes that happens in my life, then I should still be here, for a good while. um, so yeah, and it's funny that when I was younger, I'd always have these like ideas about my future and what I wanted to look like, and that's totally changed. And still, even now, like I'm thinking about things that when it gets that time and it happens, I'm gonna be like, when I was back in high school, I thought this one thing, it totally did not happen that way, but I don't care. Like, for instance, when I was younger, I always thought that I was like when I was younger, I thought that I wanted to have, you know, my own that I wouldn't have my own kids. I didn't really think much about adoption. And then now I'm like, hey, I do want to adopt because now knowing what I know and the reason I'm doing this so I can share my experiences with people and stuff. I'm like, maybe I do want to because like maybe I do want to adopt because then I can actually connect emotionally. I don't know. I just yeah. As I've gone older, the way I think about things has changed a lot. Like a lot of my opinions have changed. A lot of my obviously my knowledge has changed. What I know, what I'm more educated on now. And that's partially I think why I like school so much because I'm always getting educated and like even though like I may not, math I might not be as fond of, like there are certain things that like the whole like thinking skills and like being able to push through and like, get something hard that you really don't want to do and get it done. That like mental strength is and mental agility is really like I think pretty cool. That even though like I'm also just realizing that like even though like there's all these subjects of science, math, English, history, all that stuff, I feel like a good percentage of that or like a good bit of that is not just about the subject. It's also about like, can you think this kind of way? It's challenging to think, like problem solving and looking at the world differently, recognizing there are people who live differently than you, recognizing that the world has not always been this way, that we are maybe more fortunate than humans on the earth were a couple billion years ago, or not billion, but like a couple hundred years ago, things like that. So I don't know. There's just like myself in the past, myself now, and I'm sure as I get older, I'm gonna look back on this moment right now, or around this time in my life, and be like, I was so wrong on so many of those things, or it'll be more of a, why did I think that? Like, you know, how my expectations changed. Cause that's basically my thing. Thoughts on cheese? I like cheese. My favorite is, I think it's pepper jack. Cheddar is always nice though. Mozzarella is not actually my favorite. Um, that is my top five though. I do like Swiss cheese though. I don't know why that kind of taste though. I don't know Swiss cheese also because of holes. I remember. I think it's something to do with like the air or something, like the way that cheese forms. It just forms the holes. But like it's just like so perfect. I don't know. So with cheese, like you have to make sure you eat it, within a reasonable amount of time, or then it's moldy. And it's like, ugh. So okay, no worries. Uh huh. Good luck with that. All right. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Thanks for stopping in. All right. See ya. Yeah. And another someone else is gonna join pretty soon. Um. So yeah. Okay. Type it in the chat. Okay. Wait. Okay. So okay. I don't know how to do this. Do you want to try like do the chat and like just type in the just like type? Wait. Let me see. Hmm. Yeah. One, two, three. I really hope you had it done. Okay, I went to search the emojis. Yeah, you did. 2 out of 3? Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Sure, it's a little sooner, but whatever. Just send your thing. You lost? Alright. Alright. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. Okay. Is there anyone else who think? Huh? Oh, that's no good. Is there anything? Any other comment? Wow. Real smooth. So, what do you think about school? Do you think we'll have school? Because I wouldn't mind an extra day off, but also, well, like I said, I have to walk to school, so. Oh, yeah. Right, okay. Yeah. Yep. I am like looking forward to that. It's got. I mean, not gonna lie, I am. Well, okay. Yeah. Don't you also have like? Are you in Sagecraft too? Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm not in Sagecraft. I feel like for me, crafts make me a little frustrated. I don't know why. I guess I don't really have patience for crafts, certain crafts. Like when it comes to like paper mache, when it comes to building things out of glue and popsicle sticks. I have a little more patience for things like dot to dot books and color by number, but that's about my patience level when it comes to crafty things. Oh yeah, that's cool. I kind of wish I was more crafty of a person because I just do because I feel like I could have done so many cool things, but like I said, I don't really have like the time and patience to do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I see the trend you're going on here. Okay, are you on Minecraft right now? Yeah, I'm not either. Obviously, I'm not on it either. Um, yeah, I don't know how long it'll be. Okay. I might retitle the name of this live stream because, yeah. I also for the next videos I make, I might be able to do some editing because I know like the first multiple I put out have been a little long, maybe, or I don't know, just maybe not as good. Like, fine for the fact that I just started doing it, but like I think once I could figure out how, I might start trying to edit videos. I don't know. It all depends on what software I use, how easy I find it to be. And like that obviously will take a little more time. Like since my videos are unedited, like that's why they're unedited because I don't know what to use to edit them. But now I think I found a solution. I just have to figure out how to work it. And then I might try to do that because yeah. But first, I just want to get stuff put out first, and yeah, it's actually kind of cool though too because like now I'm becoming like more comfortable in front of the camera. Not that I feel like I wouldn't have been, but like I don't know. It's just kind of nice to do. I think the other thing is I can actually see myself as I do this. So I'm not looking at the back of the camera where it's just like this black screen thing. um oh my gosh. Hey Mario. Take me a second to realize what you meant by mushrooms, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot mushrooms can be used as a medicinal. Oh my goodness. Okay, yes, bye Mario. Whoever's left. I tell you, next time I legit probably will actually have like next time I probably will try to have like more of a focused live because not gonna lie, I feel like for you guys it might be a little boring. I don't know, but like yeah, whenever I post this, I don't know what I'll oh my goodness. I don't know when I'll also have some commenting moderators. Um actually I don't know how to do that. Um have some more like guided topic thing for live. I don't know. Or I'll just wait until I have lots of questions. I don't know. Because what I really want to do are like Q&A videos. But to do that, yeah. I think that would be more interesting of a live. I don't know. So for later, once this is posted and not a live anymore, a live, um, you know, I do um would appreciate if like, you know, if you wanted to comment um and yeah. Anything else random you want to know my answer to? Other than chickens, eggs, death, things like that. What about waffles? Do I prefer them over pancakes? So I like to make waffles. I like to eat waffles. What's the question? Unless you're just saying waffles as a question, then yes. No, because meaning no, they're not just grilled because or grid. The mixtures can be different. Firstly, I'm not just random answer a lot, but like they're not being grilled either because they're being made the same way. It's just the shape of the iron is different. Like when you put it like when you have like a skillet or like pan for waffles, you just put the batter in and then it kind of just makes a circle naturally. And then we have waffles, you put in this like, it's this thing, and then you close it, and then it puts the indents on both sides. So, but also rises higher in different places, whereas waffles, what the most, or pancakes, the most they'll do is just bubble over a little bit. So, what's the meaning of life? I just answered a question about death. Favorite of the toe? What do you mean? What's the meaning of life? To live, experience things, grow, become a better person, have people who will be better than us in life. Live, laugh, love, learn, experience. Actually, live, learn, love, grow, experience. There you go. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. Yes, the live, laugh, love. How's that? I mean, that's just classic. Oh, there's your question. Why though? Because it's classic? I don't know. Because I don't want to, because it's not. I don't know. Wow. Real funny. Also, I know you guys know me, but no one's gonna know who you mean when you put that, by the way. Plexus. Yeah. Bro, it's been an hour and almost an hour and a half. I'll probably have to get off like 6. Maybe 6:30. I don't know. No. Not really. Because the word love is like deeper than its meaning. I don't know. Or the meaning is deeper than the word. Like it just I don't know. It's like it's very complex. That's what I'll be able to say about that. Also, because I'm not currently okay, no whatever. What do you mean how so? Elaborate on what? that it's like deeper than the the connection has more value than the just the word, essentially. Oh my god. How is it very complex? Well, I don't know, because like life is complex. Humans are complex. Feelings are complex. Emotions are complex. Literally almost everything about life is complex. So, I don't know. Will I make horse of my gel? No, I can't. My hair, like the longest it goes, you can't. Okay, well, no, It's not gonna be able to. No, yeah, it's not that long. Especially like the hair closer to here is like it's like yeah, it's like very short. Okay, well, this is pretty long, but like with lots of gel. I don't use gel. The stuff I use is not gel. It's some sort of spray that looks kind of like foam, or not foam. It comes out like I don't know. It was supposed to be as like you can do a good job, or you can do it meaning you can put your hair up like the gel stuff. Mousse. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I'm not the kind of person to do that. I mean, unless I want to do like I don't know. Unless I was to do like a mohawk. I actually got my hair kind of stick. That's funny, bruh. Gel bobby pins, toothpicks. What the heck? Yeah. Actually, this wouldn't be too bad if I just like try to keep my hair up like this the entire time. Has anyone I don't know come in yet? Yes. But they also left too. Just fine. Someone I do actually know did come to the chat earlier in the beginning. What, right now or when I did this? Yeah, someone I do recognize, actually from middle school, I think, came into the chat a little bit ago. The elephant in the room left. Hint into the username. Sure. I thought you wrote brother Wizzy. Brother to the Wizzy Stan. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Anything else? But I don't know how long this live stream is going to keep up because I don't know if there's like a time limit on this or if I get to stop it. But yeah. Please. Okay, so do you want me to film the conversation starter video next? Because you're the one who asked me about that. Because I could put it on the list right now. Like I could put that at top. Okay. Let me. Okay. I am just gonna change the color of the text here and all right, there we go. There we go. Oh, well, that's cool. My email sends me a thing saying that I'm live, as if I don't already know that. Yeah. Did I what? Oh, you mean did I go live? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, I've been live for an hour and a half. And I can actually kind of see that it's actually the other side of the room is looking a little darker now because yeah. In an alternate universe, yeah. Well, how could you though? Because you're messaging. Oh my gosh. You know, I wouldn't be surprised because the amount of sleep I've not been getting and getting. Actually, I actually managed to sleep pretty good last night, surprisingly. Even though it wasn't until midnight, I got a good 9 hours of sleep. Voices in your head that made me think of a song, but I can't remember what song it is now. Oh my gosh. Ice. Yo, this is not our texting thread. This is going on YouTube, remember. Hey, Lizzie. Yeah, love how I said that first because I'm watching the chat. Watching the chat of those who are typing the chat. Okay, Wizzy, anything you want to ask me about, tell me about, so that, oh my gosh, you do realize this is going up, right? I'm posting this. People are gonna see this. They're also not gonna know who you're talking about because my username is my full first name. Also, since you're an hour and a half through, once this goes up on YouTube, hi YouTube, with this weird commentary, don't worry about it. The chat's just kind of funny. Wizzy, it's not gonna bring up a lot of issues. If you guys are on incognito, like if your actual computer is on incognito, I don't know. But if you mean like if what this conversation and stuff, like the chat itself, because the chat still shows. Like after this post, you're still gonna be able to see the post. No one will be able to post that once it goes up. You'll just see what had been posted. Bring up issues for me. Hopefully not. As long as you keep it, appropriate. As long as you don't you don't use language or things like that. Privacy issues. In what way? You mean by the name? By please don't, because that will probably get this taken down. Plead the fifth? No. Oh my gosh. Okay, unfortunately I should, but I don't have it memorized. So not really doing so great at that. But yeah. Everyone put your social security number, your home address, your phone number, and thing. And your credit card number. And your billing address. No. What do you mean by my childhood best friend? I already told you. Like you were here. You've been here like almost the entire time. My first pet? My human? No. How many stop signs are in this picture? How many chimneys? How many bicyclists are there on the side of the road? Yeah, right. Are you colorblind? No. I'm literally sitting so hunched over right now. Like, yeah. But I'm kind of freezing. That's why. I don't really watch horror movies. So I don't know what my favorite one would be. I usually just watch Disney stuff and Netflix. Not the Netflix, not horror Netflix stuff though. I'm more to like Broadway and musicals. Next question. Least favorite Disney property? What do you mean? You mean show, like Disney show that Disney owns? Or show? I mean, Froyo Yolo, Liv and Maddie. Or you say that as a statement, or oh, you mean least thing that they own or create? I don't really know because I don't really know as much about Disney as I think I do. Like all I do is watch Disney. I don't actually know what they've done. Like I mean, obviously I know about Walt Disney was a person, but as far as like what the parks and the lands have made, I'm not sure. And like shows, I don't know. Next. Oh. Very nice. Oh, 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 it's so yellow. Oh, 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 oh. Frozen yogurt is my favorite. Sweet, sweet, and yummy. Froyo that I eat because I only live one. Monday I'm chocolate, the week got fries. Tuesday I'm key lime. Yeah. I should probably stop singing that because I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted. Yeah, what did you do? You remind me of Mother Gothel in Tangled with the What Have I Done? Maybe it's her. Is it her who says it, or is it someone else? Was. Keyword was. Bro, my fingers are so cold right now. Like, someone. Who is that? Me or Plexus? I'm probably gonna keep from saying your real names only because it's going on the internet. Mm-hmm. Then yes, the school. Well, just because snow's melted, there might be ice too. Like I may not have driver's ed tomorrow, so that's where we're at. But I do not know. I emailed the place, so yeah. I thought you'd say so. School has never bothered me anyway. Think about school. The homework never bothered me anyway. Okay, you're just gonna keep saying stop and snow and can't be me stuff, or are you gonna? Because I actually don't know. I might retitle this live. I might actually just rename this live to be boring random live. Bruh, they already talked. He already said that. That was not the point of this live. Okay. Um. How do you say my middle name? Good luck with that. Tile Cuna enters chaos. I probably put chaos because that word to me, I know what you mean right there because there's like the title Q Night Chaos and because I'm the one doing it, but like I feel like if people saw that, they'd be like, what kind of chaos? What is happening to this? And like I don't want it to be seen as like a bad thing either. Like what like bad chaos. I'll probably just do like I think I already picked the title, which was like just hang out and like see, I was really careful how I phrase this. Hang out, Q&A, just chill. Mild chaos with a side of fries. I don't know. I thought it said Doritos. Hang out and Be awkward. No. Me. Or join my next live. I don't know what it's gonna be though. Oh, and also I plan on posting my Instagram when the next live will be. The good thing about this is that it is another video which will just go up and be posted so that more people know about a live. So when I do next one, I'll probably do a live hopefully maybe once a month. And as hopefully more people want to watch, then maybe I'll like people who don't actually know me. Then yeah. Would be rather have George washing his teeth or be King Charles II of Spain? What do you mean by would be rather have? Oh, you meant to write would you? Oh, would you rather have? It's like what? Okay, thanks. Well, chances are they're both pretty bad. King Charles II of Spain probably was pretty bad. Probably King Charles. Even though I don't really know much about either of them. Oof. Okay, yeah, neither of those sound. No. Yeah. That's what's called King Charles II of Spain. Bro, I think next time I do this live, I'm gonna do it in my bedroom where it's warm because the heater's been on for like 3 hours and I'm for some reason still freezing. I'm also wearing like flip flops right now. I'm not wearing tennis shoes and socks. So it's really cold. I don't know. Also, y'all talk about that after. Because I'm posting this on the internet, for the whole world to see. Thanks. I also probably, like, I just realized, well, you can do that later. Because then everyone who does see this is going to be very confused. What I was going to say, though, is that I also feel like I should not have been singing for like 3 hours today. Because I can like feel it in like the back of my throat, like up, like you can almost feel it like in your nose too, like from like here, like there's like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but like this, I don't know. It's kind of like I've been talking a lot, and then like when you talk, you can like feel like the vibration not just in your throat, but like also around your nose too. That's how I know I've kind of overdone it. And also because it takes a little more work to talk. Is anyone going to see this? This is going to go on the interwebs. Yeah, make it like a little less history. Unless someone can answer. Or unless it's Hamilton. Or my videos. You can do that too. What's the all okay about? How did I Oh right, because I just said Hamilton. What's my least favorite Hamilton song? Ooh. Your obedient servant, a jot, a dot, a dot. I don't know. I mean, least favorite? I don't know if I have a least favorite Hamilton song. Wait, let me pull up. Let me at least. I'm gonna see if I can find the list of songs in Hamilton. Okay. Probably. Probably Stay Alive. Partially because it's a little sad. Even though I know it's Quiet Uptown is also a sad one, but like that's just I don't know. Who's my? Are you serious? Who's my least favorite friend? My least favorite friends are no longer my friends. How's that for an answer? Is that a good answer? My least favorite friends are not my friends anymore. Oh my gosh. Out of my current friends that I'm still friends with? Y'all are gonna hate. Actually, no, you won't, because I don't hate one in my group right now. Like legit. You mean people I'm friends with? Oh my, y'all, you're trying to make me look. Oh my gosh. Why are you guys being so mean with this? I have my current friends. Well, you didn't give me. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna say this, and it's not gonna make much sense to you guys. My least favorite friend. Well, this is on the internet, so they're probably gonna find it. My least favorite friend. Well, I almost actually played with fire too much. Literally, like, made a little campfire next to my house of matches. Like, I actually kind of like stacked them up and was striking the match, and actually tried to make a little campfire with matches next to the house outside on mulch, which was dry. And yes, I got in trouble for that. And the pizza was burning too. Wow. Okay. Least favorite friends. His name is actually. I'm not gonna say his name because this person will know who I'm talking about. He's not our least favorite. He's not really a least favorite friend, but like, we just aren't really friends right now anymore. But we used to homeschool together. He does not go to our district. He does not go to our school. He does not. He's in the same grade as us, I believe. Um, meaning, meaning me and yeah. Not really a least favorite friend, but like it's no one I'm friends with right now. And I'm not gonna say who it is because, yeah, invasion of their privacy, and I just don't want them to be broadcast to the world. I don't know. It wasn't anything they did. It was just like we used to be friends. So I guess it's not really a matter of who's my least favorite friend. It's basically for me. I don't really have least favorite friends. If I had least favorite friends, I wouldn't be friends with them anymore. But it's mainly of like, who did you used to be friends with that you aren't anymore? There's a few people, but not because I'm like bad against them. Starts with I. Don't make me spell his name out. Yeah. Pertaining to my videos, yeah. Oh my gosh, I haven't filmed that one yet, bro. How do I stop being friends with someone? Okay, that video I will make. I don't know when I'm gonna make that video. I think that's the next one I'm gonna make. Give you a preview. How do I stop being friends with someone? Well, I mean, ghosting, but like, I don't like ghosting. I'm just like, I don't know. I just like, no, this is what I don't do. Meaning, I'm not good at it, especially when it comes to like going to be friends with someone. Like, just like walking up to me, like, hey, let's not be friends anymore. Okay, I don't think it's working out. I don't know. Like, you just be like, I don't know, just like have a good time to have a conversation. Meaning, find time to have a lengthy conversation that's not like a quick, let's go get coffee. Like, have it like a, let's go like go somewhere, like hang out for like an hour and not 5 minutes to discuss how about we not be friends anymore because of this. Not thinking of basically just breaking up with a friend in a platonic way. How do you break off a friendship? I don't know. Yeah, basically same thing. Like I mean, at that point, for me, at least my experience with a break off a friendship, it either just disappears because a friend moved and they just don't talk as much anymore, or you weren't even friends to begin with. Like, what I think of that is that I wasn't even friends with this person. In reality, I wasn't actually friends. I might have thought I was. They might have made it seem like we were, but we weren't actually friends. And so it wasn't really ever a friendship. It was just like, yeah. I don't know. Anything else? Do you want any previews of any other videos I'm doing that you might know of? Also, I'm probably gonna get off around 6 because also my dinner is just about ready. Um, what's my least favorite video? What do you mean? The ones I'm gonna film, the one I have filmed, ones that are released, videos I watch? What do you mean? From my channel, that's already out. Um, oh, also I don't know what I mean for dinner. Um, I think I'm having like soup or something. My least favorite video for my channel that's already out. Let me see. Well, I mean, some of these aren't even like. Some of these videos aren't even out yet. Um, I don't know. I mean, let me see. I guess it's the courtesy one because I feel like that one I was so unprepared for. The courtesy one, I feel like I did the worst job on. I shouldn't be saying that about my own video, but like honestly, like because I don't edit things, because I don't script things, because I don't really plan a lot. You know, that's what makes it a little difficult. Nor did I plan this lot. I mean, I intended to do the live today, but like I didn't really have like when I made up the title for this live, I just came with it on the fly. So like everything I'm doing right now is just like on the fly. Like it's just like click the button and then record and then I'm just doing stuff. So yeah. Yeah. So probably the courtesy one. I don't hate it though. Like I don't like there's yeah. Spontaneous. Yeah, I don't really. I mean, that's just like my first thing was like, my dad and I are just talking about this too today. And of course, he thinks it's pretty good too because he's not gonna tell me I did bad or anything because like I mean he would, but like like that. But I told him I was like, no, the whole point of this at least was for me to first get comfortable in front of the camera, and then that so that's my first goal. And then now I will start to hopefully do some editing, make it look a little bit more less rambly and a little more like chop, cut here, cut there, So, yeah. Would I ghost someone? No. I would not choose to. I think I would know if it was accidental too. I would not accidentally choose to ghost someone or accidentally ghost someone in general. Like I don't want to do things that I wouldn't want. Like I've been ghosted before. It is not fun. And I thought I was friends with this person. Was not. This was freshman year. And I come find out a year later, she was like, oh, by the way. I'm like, and so, yeah, obviously I deleted her. And, I don't want to be that person to ghost someone. I don't want to be that person to, say something and not do it if it's for a good reason. From my texts and from my Discord. And I don't talk to her. I asked her why she didn't respond to me because it had been a few months. And she was like, oh, by the way, I've been ghosting you. I'm like, are you serious? And so, yeah. I'm not going to keep her on my phone if she's never going to respond again. Oh, she didn't tell me she ghosted me. I had to ask her. I was like, why haven't you been responding? And she was like, oh, by the way, a year later. And I'm like, you could have answered that when I asked you a year ago. Yeah. So, and also I think with ghosting, like, you're not really supposed to say that you're ghosting someone until you finally want to make them mad. And then you're like, oh, by the way. Yeah. So, yeah. I've definitely had worse interactions than that, though. Yep. And so then I was like, okay, bye. Yeah. So, yeah. I could also, I think I might have a video planned, something like that, about ghosting, things like that. So I could probably do that. Maybe. Yeah. Anything else? I'm probably going to head out in like a few minutes because I'm hungry and it has been 2 hours almost. Hour 59, 40 seconds. I miss it, Din. You too. Can you cut with right-handed scissors? Can I cut with right-handed? Yes. I can cut things right-handed. I can do a lot of things right-handed. Okay, a lot, meaning maybe not so legibly, but I can do things right-handed. Just because I'm left-handed doesn't mean I can't. Like, I can sign right-handed. I can, like, eat using my right hand. I can do things. Kiddo. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. At this point, you should just become. Honestly, like I have now like more parents than I need. Okay. I am going to. Okay, it's not 2 hours. I am gonna probably go in here. Okay. I might try to edit this later. I don't know. Or maybe now. So, yeah. I will. Bye.